A Bradenton man remains hospitalized tonight after Sarasota police rescue him from a tipped canoe on Lido Beach Saturday night. SNN Suzanne Lee has the story.
A canoe trip with a young couple in their 20s took a turn for the worse Saturday night when somehow the pair and their cooler ended up in the water at Lido Beach shortly before 5.
When we got over to the canoe, he was telling us that his hand was caught under the canoe and he was unable to get it out.
Sarasota Police Sergeant Richie Schwederman says the man, 23-year-old Jansen Wade, remained calm.
At that point, though, they didn't seem to be in too distress because they handed us their cell phones.
Sarasota officer Mike Skinner was also nearby on the pair's donated boat for race patrol. He says within 30 seconds, the situation became very serious.
The gentleman's head went below the surface of the water. His eyes got real big, and then he immediately went unconscious. At that time, the boat had slowly turned over. His hand became released, and he began to sink in the water. Officer Schwederman made a rapid entry into the water and grabbed a hold of the individual before he sank in further out of view. He was able to pull him over to the boat, at what point grabbed his arm and pulled him up. He was clearly unconscious at that time.
The officer says Sarasota County lifeguard Bryce Mikowski assisted in bringing Wade to the surface and boarded him for rescue. Schwederman adds if it weren't for the donated patrol boat, they wouldn't have even been in the area at the time, but he's happy that they were.
I'm a father. I have 2 young children. I would pray to God that, if something ever happened to my 2 sons when they get to that age, that someone would be there for them.
Suzanne Lee, SNN, Suncoast News Network.